What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Cotton, and today I'm doing the very first installment of Ask Cotton, where you ask the questions and I give the answers. Let's jump straight into it. So the first question comes from 1K Moments, and he asks, the best website to rent cameras / lenses. Two websites I can recommend would be Borrow Lenses and Aperture Rent. Both are amazing places to rent cameras and lenses from. So Aperture Rent and Borrow Lenses. Shot by Shay asks, how do you find clients when you're first starting off? The best answer I can give you for that is to just go to the studios and go to local shows in your local town, and you're gonna be able to find artists. You definitely just want to put yourself around the musicians, and musicians are always at recording studios because they have to record, and they're always at shows trying to perform and get exposure. Cadboy asks, best starting camera? Probably like a Canon Rebel T3i or a T4i or a T5i, one of those cameras, because they're super cheap, shoot decent quality, and you really don't need much to make great videos these days. You just need a creative mind and a decent camera and a good editing software. So probably like a T3i or a T4i or a T5i. Piccolo Simmons asks, have you ever had a sponsor? No, I've never had a sponsor. Super Duper Israel asks, how to make a living as an independent filmmaker, any saving tips? Grind, for real. Like, if you're trying to be an independent filmmaker, you really just gotta grind. You gotta prove that you want it more than anybody else out there, because there's so many talented people that, you know, if you're just being lazy and you have good work, but you're being lazy and not putting in the work, you're just not even gonna get noticed. So make sure you're definitely grinding. You know, you build up a reel. It's so important to have a good demo reel, so make sure you have a good demo reel, and then yeah, put that out there, and set a price to what you feel like you're worth. And tips on saving, just every time you get paid, put a little bit back, so you know you're not spending all your money. Just every time you get a paycheck, automatically cut a little bit of it. Honor Roll Films asks, how often do you switch white balance based on setting? Your white balance always needs to change. You're just based off, you know, where you're shooting, the location, the time of day. Are you using daylight balance lights? Are you using tungsten lights? Are you using, you know, it just depends on what you're using and where you're shooting. Like I said, if you're shooting outside in the daylight, make sure you're balanced for 5600 or 54, just somewhere in that range, or set your camera setting to daylight. If it's a cloudy day, set it to cloudy, or you know, set it to like 6000 Kelvin. Or if you're shooting tungsten, you know, you want to change that to like 3200, 35, whatever the Kelvin is to the lights you're shooting with. So it's always changing based off where you are, what kind of lights you're using, and yeah. Butta from War asks, do you recommend film schooling? I can't really talk on that because I've never been to film school. I'm self-taught. I'm sure that if you can afford it, it'd be great to go, just because it depends on where you go. But if you go to the right school and it's a hands-on, you know, you're playing with cameras all the time and you're collaborating and networking, I'm sure it's a great experience, and you definitely can learn a lot just being around other people that are like-minded, trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. So as far as networking goes and just, you know, working with other people, I think it's very beneficial. So if you have the money, I definitely would go. LA Production asks, what type of lighting would I need, or how many lights do I need to get? Every project's gonna be different, and it's always gonna depend on the budget and what you have access to. You have to learn how to work with anything, to be honest. I mean, there's definitely, I can give you some recommendations on lights I personally like. I really like Kino Flows. I like Source 4 Licos. I really like RE type Fresnel lights and stuff like that. But as far as telling you what lights to get, it really just depends on how much you're trying to spend, and yeah. DevinGill.com asks, you have a shoot with an artist from LA, you live in New Jersey. After the shoot, both of you guys part ways. The artist pays you half the day of and will pay the other half after the completed project. What is the best way to show a client progress on a video without risking the client trying to steal and get free work? Put a watermark on it. Put your name big and bold right on the front of the video, so if they rip it off, then at least your name's stamped all across the video. And they're not gonna do that because it's gonna look whack if they put it out there like that. Rico Cruz asks, favorite sneakers to shoot with? They're hella dirty right now because I do indeed shoot with them all the time, but probably these Nikes right here. Super comfy, super awesome to shoot in. Ad Fisherman asks, if you could work with anyone, who would it be? Either Future, Justin Bieber, T.I., or Lil Wayne. Asia Mulkey asks, I'm still trying different colors to images, angles, etc. How long did it take you to develop what you may call your own style? When did you finally decide that said look was your style? To get as good as I am today, it took me till today. As far as building a style, overall, I feel like I don't really have a style. I feel like I could kind of do it all, like do any type of style, said style for a music video. I definitely have things that I like to do in a lot of different videos and stuff, but I really like to be versatile. So I guess, I mean, y'all can kind of tell me what my style is, but I like to think I don't really have a style. 434 Creative asks, when a shoot is going bad or not as planned, what is something that you do to take a step back and regroup or find a new direction? I take a deep breath and I just tune into my inner creativity and I just relax. For real, I just relax. Just calm down, breathe, it'll come to you. Once you've been doing it for so long, things always go wrong. So after you've been doing it for a while, you just learn to relax and just trust yourself and know everything will come together. OJ1111 asks, how do you set up lights for indoor and outdoor music video shoots, and what type of lighting do you use? I will do a tutorial on some lighting setups, and I use all kinds of different lighting. It just depends on the budget. So that's gonna do it for this video. As always, if you like the content, be sure to click that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, share the video with all your friends, and I'll see you guys next time.